to check out the great deals or visit your local Tri-State Ford dealer today. Ford, go further. What do you like on Facebook? CBS New York on Facebook. We'll keep reporting and posting. You keep liking.
This is Jim, a man who doesn't stand still. But Jim has AFib, atrial fibrillation, and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. That puts Jim at a greater risk of stroke. For years, Jim's medicine tied him to a monthly trip to the clinic to get his blood tested. But now, with once-a-day Xarelto, Jim's on the move. Jim's doctor recommended Xarelto. Like warfarin, Xarelto was proven effective to reduce AFib-related stroke risk. But Xarelto is the first and only once-a-day prescription blood thinner for patients with AFib not caused by a heart valve problem that doesn't require regular blood monitoring. So Jim's not tied to that monitoring routine.
Proceed to the designated route.
Not today. For patients currently well managed on warfarin, there is limited information on how Xarelto and warfarin compare in reducing the risk of stroke. Xarelto is just 1 pill a day taken with the evening meal. Plus, with no known dietary restrictions, Jim can eat the healthy foods he likes. Don't stop taking Xarelto Rivaroxaban unless your doctor tells you to. While taking Xarelto, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer for bleeding to stop. Xarelto may increase your risk of bleeding if you take certain medicines. Xarelto can cause serious bleeding, and in rare cases may be fatal. Get help right away if you develop unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling. If you have had spinal anesthesia while on Xarelto, watch for back pain or any nerve or muscle-related signs or symptoms. Do not take Xarelto if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. Tell your doctor before all planned medical or dental procedures. Before starting Xarelto, tell your doctor about any conditions, such as kidney, liver, or bleeding problems. Jim changed his routine. Ask your doctor about Xarelto. Once-a-day Xarelto means no regular blood monitoring, no known dietary restrictions. For information and savings options, download the Xarelto Patient Center app. Call 1-888-XARELTO or visit GoXarelto.com.
When news breaks, expect more from CBS 2. More reporters, more details, more coverage. When it comes to breaking news, no one beats CBS 2.
It's just about that time of year when New Year's fitness resolutions start to fall by the wayside. But new technology could motivate you to get back to the gym.
CBS 2's Alex Dennis shows us a body scan that shows every bump and bulge. Check it out.
We have 4 more right here.
Heather Allen makes working out a priority, but it wasn't always that way for the busy mother of 2 who works a full-time job.
I woke up one day, looked in the mirror and went, what alien took my body?
In an attempt to reclaim her figure, Heather put herself out there.
I was a little apprehensive at first because I didn't want to see the results, but I knew that I needed to see the results.
She took the first step, a 30-second spin on Fit 3D at BFX Studios in Chelsea. Through a series of pictures, the machine captured a full 360-degree model of her body.
It's like wrapping a measurement tape around your body 450 times, and then it'll take 22 specific measurements.
Then the machine sends a private email with a very revealing yet honest avatar of your figure. Heather turned to her husband for a second opinion.
I was pretty shocked by the scan, and so I asked him, I said, can you look at this and tell me, is it pretty accurate? And it rotated for me. He goes, yeah, babe, that's pretty accurate.
In that moment, Heather made a change using her scan as motivation.
And trainers like Derek can use this scan to modify your workouts and knock out problem areas.
If your bicep on the right side is 2 inches bigger than your left, we have some work to do there too.
It's not necessarily pinpointing one thing, it's making sure that you're always reevaluating your programming.
Press down on those white buttons.
Several months after her first scan, Heather has lost 15 pounds and takes joy in seeing how far she's come.
I felt like celebrating because I was like, it's working!
The Fit 3D scan costs $30, but BFX Studios is offering the scan for free during the month of January, so you have some time left.
Good for her.
Yeah.
She's brave.
Very brave.
Because we don't want to go there.
I don't want to know.
Don't want to know. Just live in ignorance. That's going to do it for us for the news at 5. We'll see you again at 11.
The news at 6 starts right now.
Live from Studio 46, this is CBS 2 News at 6.
And developing tonight, 2 students shot near a Brooklyn high school. A plan to expand Penn Station hits a roadblock. What's inside a church that could put a kink in plans? And what's in a hug? Why this embrace is fueling more tension between the mayor and the NYPD. Good evening, I'm Dana Tyler. We begin tonight with commuters robbed at gunpoint. New Jersey Transit Police sending out an alert tonight. They're looking for these 3 suspects accused of holding up riders and terrorizing them on train platforms. CBS 2's Christine Sloan has the story, new at 6.
Riders on edge at this New Jersey Transit train station. Police say these suspects, caught on tape and still on the loose, approached commuters at gunpoint, robbing them of cell phones, wallets, and other personal belongings. You can see one of the robbers walking away with a white plastic bag.
Yeah, it worries me. I catch the train every morning.
Carmen Diaz was at the North Elizabeth train station Christmas Eve morning when these bandits went on their crime spree. Nothing out of the ordinary, she says, other than it was cold and desolate. Now she is extra vigilant.
Yeah, I always keep everything close by.
Look over your shoulder?
All the time.
Investigators say several of the commuters who were robbed at this station failed to report the incidents. They're being asked to reach out to New Jersey Transit Police. And they want you to take a close look at these photos. Can you identify the suspects? Do you know who they are? Residents are paying close attention, though they say the area is generally safe.
This is a nice area. I grew up around here. It's quiet. There's not a lot of people who hang out like on the streets or nothing.
Still, Moshe Rapp won't be walking around here in the dark.
I try to, I don't really walk here at night and things, so, broad daylight on the main streets, it doesn't worry me too much.
But police say everyone should be on guard, even during the day, and immediately contact them if they can identify any of these suspects. In Elizabeth, New Jersey, Christine Sloan, CBS 2 News.
And police say the suspects drove a late model tan-colored Jeep Cherokee with a temporary license plate. Developing in Brooklyn, police searching for a gunman accused of shooting 2 teenagers near a high school. CBS 2's Tracee Carrasco reporting from East Williamsburg.
Behind me, police are still investigating this shooting. Meanwhile, they are actively searching for that teenage suspect.
I heard bop, bop.
Anthony Leal's store on Grand Street is just 1 block away from Progress High School for professional careers. He says he's used to the chaos caused by the students, but never anything like this.
That's all you could say, the kids, there's always fights, they always do something stupid, but I never had heard gunshots go off.
Police say a teenager shot a 17-year-old boy and 14-year-old girl around 2:45 this afternoon. Both teens were shot in the leg and rushed to Bellevue Hospital.
I saw a little girl shot, and she was real calm. She wasn't screaming or nothing. She was sitting down. They had her leg on top of the chair.
The male teenage shooter took off.
I saw the kid running this way down the block, and the cops stopped right there on the corner. By the time they stopped, he was already gone.
Police swarmed the area blocked off the street while investigating the shooting and still searching for the suspect. Witnesses couldn't believe that a teen suspect could be responsible for all of this.
It's just bad that these kids is out here running around with guns and, they hurting other kids.
Police tell us the 2 victims are students, but it's unclear which school they attend. Right now, police are trying to figure out exactly what led up to this afternoon shooting. Reporting from East Williamsburg, Brooklyn, Tracee Carrasco, CBS 2 News.